o którym odpowie, to przedstawiam wam po polsku, ale tak naprawdę Iwan będzie mówić teraz po angielsku. Mam nadzieję, że każdy zrozumie. No i daję ci mikrofon i przełączam twoją prezentację.
Thank you, Orion. Thank you. Hey guys, my name is Ivan. I work for Paymentwall as the product manager. We've been doing a lot of things over the last 6 years, processing payments around the world, and it is natural that any business fails, sometimes big, sometimes small, sometimes often, sometimes rare. I really could have picked a lot of things to talk about tonight, but I picked one specific, very important, very interesting Fackup, and I picked it for 3 reasons. One, I have pictures of it, and you don't have a picture of 2 when you start up store. Second one, it's a team Fackup, so I fucked up quite a lot. Some guys helped me out, and then they fucked up, and then the whole thing just escalated. And third, it gives a perspective over time. It happened back in 2014, and looking back at it, which we thought at the time, which was a fuck up, and it was a fuck up at the time, now you can put that thing into perspective.
Tell us a little bit more about Paymentwall.
Cool, right, so if you could show the next slide. What we do is we process payments online. What does it mean? We help different websites, applications accept payments from their end users. If somebody of you has a website and that website has users who would like to pay to you, they can maybe want to pay with a credit card, maybe with an SMS message, maybe using Przelew 24. If they're from Poland, if they're from Russia, they would like to pay with web money. If they're from Germany, they would like to pay with support. Basically, we help you with all that headache. We give you one connection, one service that accepts payments from all your users all over the world. And here's some nice statistics about it. So we have 13 offices, headquartered in San Francisco. I'm originally from Kiev. I'm based in Berlin. We recently opened an office in Poznań just this May. That's why we're here, hiring for people. That's what we do. We process payments. Let's go to the next slide that shows what we do. So this is a real-time map that I just pulled. It shows how people pay with our service in different countries. The purpose of this slide is to show that, well, we have, through us, users from different countries have been completing payments. And this brings me to the Fackup story. One day, a company in Korea asked us, hey guys, we're building TVs and there's really nobody who can help us to accept payments on TVs. There's TV application developers who create games on TVs, but users cannot pay because there's no solution out there. Can you help us build one? We said, yeah, sure, why not? Let's click to the next one. So we did. It's easy to say, but what you see here was a month of no sleep. We basically flew in a lot of people into the same office. We bought a lot of TVs with different remote controls, with gyroscopic ones where you point, with the old one where you just have the numbers and the arrows, the one with touchscreen. We turned the office into dev labs. We had a little sleep for a month, and after that we built this, which basically allows people to pay with a credit card, with mobile phone, with prepaid cards. If you skip to the next one, they can pay using remote, they can pay from another device, they can pay using QR code. There was a lot of work put into that. And we have the product pretty much ready for the demo. So with that, we said, okay, we're going to Korea. Myself, our CEO, and another product manager, his name is Chan, we all went to Korea, and while we were in the flight, some little bits of pieces were still being polished in our development office in Kiev. When we landed, the guys sent to us the final demo, said, you're all good to go, you have the demo, it works nice, we tested it, it's all good. We said, wonderful, what could go wrong? The CEO asked me from the hotel the night, a couple of nights before the demo, is the demo ready? Yes, it's ready. How are we going to show it? We need a TV. Okay, do they have a TV? Does the company have a TV that they can give it to us and that we can install this on because this requires running the TV into the development mode, connecting to our IPs that are probably not allowed from the internal offices of the company due to their security check. And he said, I don't know actually. And he said, why don't you check? I failed to check whether we can actually demo this beautiful product that we invested 1 month into building, whether we can actually demo this from the offices of the company that we flew to Korea to do that. So we will mail them the same night saying, hey guys, we need this TV that can connect to the internet, that we can turn into the development mode, and that has this operational system. Can you provide that? The answer was no. Sorry, the security checks, blah, 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 blah. We cannot provide it on such a short notice. I fucked up. I didn't check whether they had the TV available to demo this. There was a few more things to that. The company was saying, but maybe you can show it to us on the laptop, but to visit our headquarters, you have to provide your full information of all the 3 people, including the date of birth, including the passport details, including the names. And our CEO was very protective of all of us. He said, why do we have to give you such information? No, we're not going to do that. It was a very fucked up situation. So what did we do? We needed a TV. Let's go back to this. Sorry, forward. Oh, that was me trying to figure something out on the way, basically typing from different devices. Let's go back to the next one. So we decided, okay, let's go back to the TV store, let's find a TV, let's see if it works with our thing. We went, and that's in the middle of Seoul, you see everything is in Korean. That's me over there. I had a little bit more hair at the time, and then I lost it after that, as you may expect. Okay, so yeah, we went to a TV store. We found a TV that is the same TV that we had in Kiev, or a similar one that we know that the thing is going to work on. The CEO was basically, okay, you have to do this now. If it doesn't work, so we had to talk to a Korean sales TV person who had challenges with English, say, hey, could you let us use that TV and let us run all the things that we need to run the development mode, to install our thing, to see if it works? Let's go further. That's me trying to type in the credit card information. That's my computer. I was checking some server stuff. Let's go back to the next. It worked. It worked on that TV, but now we had to convince the company to come to us, to show them the TV, to get out of their headquarters, to visit us in a hotel room, to demo them the whole thing. And that was the job of the product manager, the other one, Chan. He had to write them a very big email saying, hey guys, we're not happy about the fact that you're asking for the documents. We're not happy about the fact that you cannot give us a TV. You have to come to us. We've set everything up. Come visit us. And he fucked up. He couldn't write that email. He was just too afraid. The deal was too big for him to write up that email. And the CEO said, sometimes you just have to be fine to not fear losing the deal. Just send it to them. So the CEO pushed the guy to send him the email, and they accepted. And we had the meeting. We demoed the thing. They liked it. It all went well until it came to the commercial terms, until it got to the contract, where we had a disconnect. They wanted one things, we wanted our things. We obviously liked our beautiful UI, we liked the branding, we liked Paymentwall there. They said, no, sorry, we have to brand it as our own thing. We have to distribute it on our terms. And things got fucked up. The deal never went live. We spent 1 month development time. We spent a lot of nerves and hair and time and everything to show that, to bring that, but the company was just never open enough to open with us, to work with us. And that's how things were until very recently, when, well, we had the amazing product that worked, so it was just a matter of time of when this thing is going to be used. So recently, this started being used by another big Chinese, Korean company. So this product finally went live, but only after 2 years, and only after a series of fucks up, as a team, as individuals, and as the whole, I don't know, universe. So yeah, in one life, basically now Smart TV is being used as the primary payment solution, one of the Korean TV manufacturers. Only after 2 years. That's my story. Any questions?
Hi. And what happened within these 2 years? Were there any more Fackups, or was it just sustained, or what happened?
I don't know, big businesses have Fackups every day. There were Fackups to this one. Well, this product was used by third-party application developers who just did this themselves without, just themselves. We were originally designing this for the companies that create TVs. So the product wasn't lying there, but it wasn't the thing that we put. It wasn't used for the purpose that we designed it for. It wasn't used for the biggest companies out there. It was just used by third-party developers.
Ktoś jeszcze ma pytanie?
When you said that it didn't work, the first thing that crossed my mind was, why wouldn't you record a video of this working and have the office back in San Francisco or Kiev send it to you? Or did, in sheer panic, that thought did not cross your mind, just like about just showing a video of this working?
I guess at the time we were just too excited about that thing working that we didn't take a video. We just took pictures, we're shaking hands, it would be probably like that, okay, that thing worked. And the whole thing was quite, I don't know, it was an alien experience. Getting that thing worked in a Korean store where nobody spoke English under high pressure. It was fun.
How come you were kicked out?
How come you didn't lose your job?
That's a good question. I guess you have to look at the type of the failures. Are those repetitive? Do those have bad intentions behind them? Is that just the person being not diligent about the thing that they're working? Is it the first time, second time? Well, I fucked up quite bad, but then we made up for it, and eventually it went well. So the final thing that wasn't going well was the contract, was the agreement. So I guess that's right.
What changes have happened since the Fackup? How would you approach the situation now?
I think we just have a good case. Yeah, I guess this one. I guess whenever you have a big fuck up, you always have it bugging you at night and during the day, and you always remember that situation. You never want to come back to that. You never want to be in the same shoes. That's what changed. I just have one more fuck up to refer to that I never ever want to happen again. And it's good to discuss this openly so that other people can refer to that, and you can refer to them, hey, let's not make the same thing happen. That's, I guess, what happened. You just have one more case experience.
Does it happen very often that you build a prototype? What I guess is you actually pay for it with your own money, and then you try to sell it to the client, because that's what happened, right? You spend 1 month of development time using your own resources to then demo the product, and it actually turned out you could sell it.
Good question. Right, so let's think about the cost. The cost of that is the development time, is the opportunity cost. People who were doing that, maybe they could have been doing something more important and more, bringing more money. It wasn't used at the time that we were looking at. There were the other third-party developers using that. Obviously, we didn't get the bug that we were doing. Nowadays, there's also the big deal that went live, so finally it did came up. But I guess that's how you need to look at the innovation. If you innovate, sometimes it's just not gonna bring you the immediate effect. And we innovated quite a lot. Any other questions? Okay, well, I guess I'm passing that to you.